morning. We're going right here at noon Central Time, 8168. Hey, Crowley. Damn, Fred, Crowley beat you. What's up, Al? Usual crowd. What's going on, guys? Interesting news on the ETF, which I try to stay away from the news. What's up, Chris? And also, Chris.
Nick Hellman.
Oh, there's Nick Hellman. Hey, Nick. I just went live. Cool, will do. Sounds good. Bye. Nick just said he posted the interview he did. So when we get down here, check that out. Pretty interesting interview. A lot of information. So that's a good look. Let me check that out real quick. Yeah, he posted 6 minutes ago, posted the Charles Hoskin interview. So check that out, guys. So, we did come down and break through that 8,100 level on that news. So that possibly changes the counts here. It doesn't really do any damage. Let's go out to the 1 hour. I was looking for the orange 4 over here. So possibly it was done here in a short 5. So what we just did was completed the pink 4 we was looking for. That's all that does, which means still new highs are coming. We've had a nice rally, obviously, off that low just in the last hour or so. So, again, if this is a correct account, I don't want to get too cute on Elliot Wave. But this would be an easy count, but that would mean we still have some good upside coming. So I didn't get as concerned last night because I thought, let's bring up like Litecoin. Some of these still look like they're getting ready to move to the upside. So, and I like these lows down here. So some of those kind of stayed with it. Classic stayed good. Excuse me. Classic had that little bit of news running up to 1760. Would expect better action still out of that. Ethereum 467. I like these lows down here too, so it'd be nice if we get these alts headed higher now. So Lloyd, you scalped the Bitcoin, did all right, and then missed the rally. Yeah, that's the problem here. I was going to scalp. I was going to have sells in at 8140 before that ETF news broke, and we fell quickly below that. But I really thought it would just be a quick break below 8100. So I really didn't see, down to almost 7800. So I wasn't concerned with it as much, and I also, as you know, have been thinking that we're still in a impulse wave here, so I don't want to get shook out on any type of sell-off. And that ETF news, and the news was just the Wyckoff twins was rejected. How you doing, Chris? So that's what they blamed that on. And then I guess this morning's rally wasn't, I don't know if there's any real news on why we just went from 7,800 to almost 83. So that was a pretty nice green bar there. Hey, Joshua, Alex. That's it. In these markets, there's always another trade. So I don't know what that does. I mean, I would have never expected the Winklevosses to get probably okay before the one we're looking for. So I I didn't see that as horrible news. So I thought we'd try to turn it around. And I thought really 7,700, this support back here, was probably extremely strong support. So if we can't keep this rally here alive, it'd been nice to got through where the B was, which is more like when it was just right there a second ago, 82, 85 or so. I suppose we could bounce around here and do an ABC down to 7,700. That probably wouldn't scare me. That would just be a bigger pink 4 here. But this rally was so spirited, I guess I'm leaning that the wave 4 is already in. So obviously you can tell I did not go home for the weekend. Nick is going to free up this weekend, so we're thinking about doing some work. And then again, for anybody who just got in here, check out the Hoskinson interview that Nick just posted 11 minutes ago. Should be an interesting interview. I know it was, so you're going to want to catch that. I think it's an hour long. So not much else here. I know ZEN came out of the hole here again, 31.60. A 28 held strong. If this rally can get going, surely that one looks good. I don't know, if they delay the ETF, obviously that brings some selling in, but I'm not sure it changes things. So I think we probably, I still think we've made the lows on the daily chart. We did the, I think we're working on, I think I had that here on one of the other exchange charts. I mean, if you look at this chart, as you know down here, I got some markings in the way, but I think that was the wave 4. That was a spring for Wyckoff. Elliot wave, we did come back down to this support. And, what we needed there, we talked about it, we needed a spring with a little volume and a test. So we have gotten that. And volume has been respectable here, and the green bars have been respectable. So, so far everything's right on point. And then, you can see here that we're working on this downtrend here, if you want to throw a downtrend channel in. So, we're really putting ourselves back together here, I think, short term. So it'd be nice if we could get a rally up to, 9,000 plus. Maybe we mouse around and mark some time below that 10,000 to keep some bears happy and keep people from not buying this, and then here later run through 10,000, 12,000 and really get this thing going. I still think short term, I'm guessing go back to the Bitcoin hourly. Two hour. I mean, if the pink count is right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again, we could even mouse out here and do a triangle. If we don't keep working higher today, tomorrow, I mean, we could possibly slide out here for a fourth. So you could do some scalping, but I'm guessing the wave 4 is already in, or it gets put in, and then we have another, we could have another $1,000 rally. So let's say we go to 8,800 if the low's in now, and if the low comes here at 8,200, then maybe we go to 9,200. I would think, up there at 88, 9,200, yeah, you probably could do a little bit of trading and get things back. That's if this count's correct by Elliott wave. If you go back to the Wyckoff, I mean, we're looking for sign of strength and last point of support. So if we go back to that, I mean, go back to the chart I just had. Let's go to 4 hour. I mean, you know, the sign of strength could be even up to 10.5, and then you pull back to 9. So I don't want to count on Elliott wave counts to say, oh yeah, the top's in, we're going to pull back, because I think this was a major low, and we're still going to try to get surprises to the upside here. So, and so far, I mean, there's been no real volume issues. There's been no reason to panic, I don't think. Here's Bitcoin on the software. You can see, I mean, green bars came in, lower sell-off on the red bars. Still good volume here. A couple low volume red days, and now we're trying to turn things around again. The LP doesn't have any divergence, etc. So I don't think there's any reason to panic yet short term. Some alts have continued a little bit higher. Some have slowed up. So let's go back to 1 hour. Let's look at a few other coins here. Digibyte USD. That's the 1 hour. Still holding its gains. EOS 838. I know I mentioned BNB the other day. I'd buy on that spring, and we didn't get the big spring. We did get a spring. They're at 12 and change. I thought we'd try to break through these lows. We broke that low, this low, and I was even hoping for an 1140 break. Scared everybody out. But that's pretty good action there in BNB, so, which was not acting very well. And what we got, ZRX, $1.15. Zero in a little bit more. Been moving sideways here. I mean, that one still looks good with that support coming in at $1.05. There's ZEC still holding in. I would think that one could come here soon. Tosh says all rally coming soon. I do think they can surprise you here. So yeah, that's one that I want to. That's the thing. I mean, I think they could dig in here. So there's Z Classic, not acting well, but short term looking good here. XMR $1.40, or excuse me, 140. Move above 150 would still get that one much more exciting. Strat 284. Mentioned made a few times. It's at 48 cents back there. It's 50-cent resistance. Go to the 4 hour on that one. You can see that one there. That one looks respectable. The Wyckoff markings on it still. There's a 4 hour Litecoin. I mean, I don't know. That's one that has been acting bad, but you know, if this counts right, I mean, it would be explosive to the upside. So I think that one's worth even a flyer here if you got new money. XRP setting around 45, 46 cents where it has been. Be nice to get above this resistance here at 48, 47.50. Vertcoin had that big rally and damn, retraced 80% of it. I would have expected that to act a little bit better off of that rally. ADA still looks like high level accumulation. I think that one will spurt higher again. So that's all I got at the moment. Bitcoin, gold. USD. Same chart as some of these. I mean, keeps putting in higher lows, so I'd like to see a rally through that 33.40 level. So I think that's all I got. I wanted to get on here real quick. I guess I would say the Bitcoin rally up to 7,800 was good. I think 7,700 is downside max. And I think probably the low's in, and we just keep working higher when we go to another recovery high and keep this bull move moving. So you're welcome, Fred. You know, here Nick and I's pretty serious. We're going to work this weekend. We're trying to just really still try and maybe upgrade some things, go to some new software. I've got my developers on Skype now trying to still fix a few things. So just trying to keep it moving for this 10-year bull market. So have a good weekend, and if I stay in town, we get any big movement, I will jump back on here, guys. Have a good day. Good trading.